It all started with a single message, a challenge that absolutely nobody saw coming. On one side, you have Cristiano Ronaldo, the football legend. The global icon, a man defined by impossible goals, an almost inhuman level of discipline, and an unbreakable, unshakable confidence. He's a walking testament to what happens when talent meets relentless hard work. And on the other side, MrBeast, the undisputed king of YouTube, a self-made billionaire genius. He's the man who can take the wildest, most absurd ideas and not just turn them into reality, but turn that reality into pure, viral entertainment for hundreds of millions of people. He's a master of spectacle, a modern-day P.T. Barnum with a heart of gold. You've got two completely different worlds colliding. The hallowed grounds of professional football versus the chaotic, creative universe of YouTube. You have Ronaldo's discipline versus MrBeast's creativity. This isn't just a clash of titans. It's a clash of philosophies. It's the billionaire athlete versus the billionaire creator. And then, the challenge was officially thrown down. It happened in classic MrBeast fashion. He looked straight into the camera, with that familiar glint in his eye, and said, "I want to challenge Ronaldo, but this time, it's not just about football. This time, it's bigger." The words hung in the air, and the internet immediately went into a complete and total meltdown. The explosion was instantaneous. Millions of comments flooded social media. Millions of guesses, theories, and predictions started flying around. Every single person was asking the exact same question. What in the world happens when Cristiano Ronaldo meets MrBeast? It was the crossover event nobody knew they needed, but everyone desperately wanted to see. The anticipation was electric. How did Ronaldo respond? With a simple, knowing smile. There was no long, dramatic speech. No trash talk, no theatrics, just pure, unadulterated confidence. He accepted the challenge, and in that moment, the entire world knew this was actually happening. The stage was set for a showdown unlike any other. The location was kept secret. A private stadium, completely empty. No roaring crowd. No distractions. The only witnesses were the cameras, ready to capture every single moment, and the immense, suffocating pressure that filled the air. You could feel the weight of expectation. The first round began. Football. Accuracy. But this wasn't your standard penalty shootout. MrBeast, true to form, had set up a series of insane, almost cartoonish targets. We're talking about targets that were spinning unpredictably. Tiny, almost impossible holes in the goal, and obstacles that moved and shifted, blocking the path. It was a test of precision that would challenge even the greatest of all time. Ronaldo stepped forward, completely calm. No warm-up needed. He took a breath. His focus, absolute. The first shot was launched like a guided missile. A blur of motion, a perfect arc. The sound echoed through the empty stadium as the ball made contact. The target shattered into a million pieces. The collective gasp from the crew watching was audible. The millions watching the stream online went completely insane. The chat was just a blur of fire emojis and goat emojis. But MrBeast wasn't done. He was just getting started. He had a smirk on his face, like he expected nothing less. Now, it was time for round 2. A pure fitness challenge. This was a battle of raw physical endurance. Who could last longer? The gauntlet was thrown down. Endless push-ups, explosive sprints, grueling endurance drills designed to push the human body to its absolute limit. Ronaldo just smiled. This was his world. This was his home turf. For decades, his body had been his temple. A perfectly tuned machine built for exactly this kind of punishment. He wasn't just participating. He was in his element. He matched every rep, every sprint, showing no signs of fatigue. It was a masterclass in physical conditioning. But then, just as everyone thought Ronaldo had this in the bag, MrBeast flipped the entire game on its head. He changed the rules, shifting the battle from the physical to the psychological. Round 3 was now on MrBeast's territory. This was a test of creativity, of nerve, and of mental fortitude. He brought out the props that made him famous. He presented Ronaldo with a series of crazy, high-stakes offers. $1 million briefcases were laid out on the field. Mystery boxers holding unknown prizes or penalties were presented. He forced Ronaldo into a series of impossible choices. Classic take the money or take the unknown challenge situations that have defined his channel. The tension ramped up to a whole new level. This was the ultimate test. Would Ronaldo, the man who has everything, be tempted by the lure of easy money? Or would his competitive spirit prevail? Ronaldo didn't even blink. Faced with a briefcase holding $1 million versus a box containing a new, unknown physical challenge, he chose the challenge. Every single time. He chose to prove himself, overtaking the payout. He dismissed the money as if it were nothing, and that's when everyone watching the crew, the millions online, realized something profound. For Cristiano Ronaldo, this was never about the money. He's a billionaire. The prize money was irrelevant. This was about something much deeper. It was always, and has always been, about proving to himself and to the world that he is the best. It's about the win. It's about the spirit of competition itself. That brought them to the final round, and it was something that absolutely no one expected. There were no more physical tests, no more financial temptations. There was just a simple chair for each of them in the center of the field. It was a simple question, challenge. MrBeast looked at Ronaldo, the playful energy gone, replaced by a genuine curiosity. He asked one question: who inspired you more, winning or losing? The stadium fell silent. All the hype, all the spectacle, melted away. Ronaldo, the man of action, paused. He looked down for a moment, thinking. The world waited for his answer. Then, he looked up and said quietly, his voice full of a raw honesty, "Losing, because losing showed me who I really am." For a moment, even MrBeast went silent. The showman, the content machine, was just a man, listening. In that single, powerful statement, Ronaldo revealed the core of his greatness. It wasn't the trophies or the applause. It was the struggle, the setbacks, the moments of defeat that forged his legendary character. In that moment, you saw two billionaires, two absolute legends from two completely different paths, but you saw that they were fueled by the exact same fire inside. A relentless drive to push boundaries, to overcome obstacles, and to leave a legacy. In the end, there was no loser in this battle. There couldn't be. Ronaldo earned a new kind of respect, showing his mental strength and character. MrBeast earned respect for orchestrating an event that was more than just a spectacle. It was a revelation. And the world earned a story, a lesson that nobody ever expected, because this battle, the one everyone thought was about money and fame, wasn't about that at all. It was about mindset. It was about discipline. And it was about heart. And that is how the billionaire battle became a legend. So, what do you think? After everything you host heard, who do you think actually won this thing? Was it Ronaldo, for his unshakable spirit? Or was it MrBeast, for creating a moment that revealed so much more? Tell me what you think in the comments below, because I have a feeling this story isn't over yet. Thanks for watching.